chapter 8 that Hey, it's Rasul Berry, and I'm here in Ushuaia, Argentina, known as the end of the earth, reflecting on what does it mean for Jesus to be our liberator. Ushuaia is known as the end of the earth because it is the southernmost city in the world. And for many years, it was also known as the host of this prison that I'm in right now. Built over 100 years ago, this is where Argentina sent what it considered to be its worst prisoners. They were sent here to be forgotten and ultimately to die. In fact, only one prisoner ever walked out after serving his complete term. It brings new significance to what it means when Jesus said in Luke chapter 4, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me because he has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor and freedom to the captive." There's this sense in which Jesus is offering this opportunity for us to be free from the things that hold us in bondage. And yet at the same time, many of us still live as if we're spiritually in bondage. Sometimes it's kind of hard to imagine that a freer, better kingdom is even possible, isn't it? And yet that's exactly what Jesus tells us. He tells us in John chapter 8 that he who the Son sets free is free indeed. But how is Jesus able to accomplish this? In Matthew 28, he gives us the explanation. He says, "All authority in heaven and earth has been given to me. Therefore, make disciples of all nations, teaching them all that I've commanded you." You see, after his resurrection, Jesus arose with all authority and all power and now is able to break every chain. In Acts 1:8, he told his disciples, "You will be my witnesses in Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, and to the ends of the earth." But what's our part in that? It is to proclaim a message of liberation that frees people both individually and collectively, both spiritually and physically, from Kiruna, Sweden, to Ushuaia, Argentina, and all places in between. We are to proclaim a message that will free those who are in bondage, whether it's poverty or war or corruption or sickness or the vices that tend to separate us from even being able to see God as our liberator. The key question is, will we join him in his mission of liberation? When we do that, we will see liberation come on earth as it is in heaven.